What's up, guys, and welcome back. As promised, I have the updates for you. So, this is a past account. We are funded. We are funded. We are funded. So, just as a quick recap, we got the high amount of $53,406.92. Remember, like I told you in the previous video, we had to make an additional $406.88, and we end up making that and then a little bit extra on top of that. So we are funded. Best day was 1700. Worst day, average winning day, weekly P&L, which is really nice. Hit our profit. Best days cannot be greater than 50%. Hit our consistency target and do not exceed the DLL. So all three objectives hit, and we hit our rule: do not let your account balance hit or go below 50,000. So again, we are funded. We passed. Got the emails. I've already paid the activation fee. So now we're just waiting on that XFA to get over to us. So let's go over some of our equity curve prints here. So this is just to kind of show you, this is a reset. I did have to reset this one time just as full transparency. This is GOAT status right here. 6 days to complete. Winning day percentage, 100% winning days. What does that mean? Your boy never took a L as far as the days go. So that was amazing. That was amazing. Coming back down here, and I'm gonna show you how I did that. Coming down here, so we'll start with February 29th. I told you we came out the gate with a bang. It was a $1,700 day. This was ugly right here. So at my worst P&L low, I was down $760.68. And this is a total contracts, total trades of 31. But as far as contracts I put on, that was 104. So you got the stops and the targets; those get automatically put on, so that counts as two trades. And of course, when you put on that and then I just close it and I don't get filled, that still counts as some contracts that I put on. So 100 turns. That's not where you want to be, in my opinion. That's not what you want to do, and that's not a recipe for a successful trader, in my opinion. So, um, luckily we did end up with a monster day. It could have been a disaster. That could have been very close to a DLL type of day. But long story short, we ended up winning big on that day. Over here, average winning trade was $500. Average losing trade was $200. Still some great risk to reward ratio, but again, you that's just still too many trades. And look at the fees and the commissions. $222 worth of fees and commissions. That's insane. That's insane. Max consecutive wins and losses. Max consecutive wins was 3. Max consecutive losses was 7. My excuse me. My risk to reward was great. I just wasn't taking good trades, and that's evident by the amount of trades that I took. Like, that's just not good trading. Average winners was 14 minutes. Average losers was 1 minute. So I was cutting them pretty quick, but again, that's just too many trades. And I told myself, I said the next day, like we cannot do that and be successful. We just can't win doing it like that. So what I did was drafted up a game plan. I said, listen, I'm not going to trade Nasdaq anymore. I have a love hate relationship with Nasdaq. It takes me to places where I blow accounts. It takes me to places where I revenge trade. It takes me to places where I overtrade, where I hit the tilt, and I just go. Evidenced by this day on the 29th here. But I can't do that. You can't do that and be successful. So I said, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start trading Dow. I'm gonna start trading the YM. So I flipped that over and started trading the YM, and it was most definitely better from this point. So I didn't even get close to a DLL. The worst I was down was $213, which is manageable. That's very much so manageable. I ended up on the positive side, $277, and this is just off of 3 trades. That's just off of 3 trades with the commission of $12.84. Best trade was $490. Worst trade was minus $100. That's getting it done. Okay, that's one winner, two losers, And that's if you have proper risk to reward, you can have days like this. You took 3 trades, you only win one, but you end up positive on that day. So that was me testing out the Dow. I said, you know what? I kind of like this. Let's try to ratchet up a little bit. Let's see what we can do next time. Very next day, we come back. We're looking at the same type of setups, only in YM, only in Dow Jones. I was only down. My max position I was down was $217.12. End of the day, 301.48. Again, 9 trades. We're not doing that trade. We're waiting for the market to come to us. We're being more specific. And as you can see, now my win percentage is starting to creep on up. So I won 2, lost 3. Right. Next day, okay, 10 trades total. I was down 306. Not that great. I was down 306. Ended up being plus 100. I said, you know what? I'm done. I'm out of here. I got back green. I'm done for the day. This isn't the best day for me. I'm taking this money and I'm out of here, which is something we don't do enough. We don't realize enough. But when you do it, stacking those wins up really, really matters and it really, really helps. Commissions, $47 of commissions. You can live with that, right? Win percentage was 50%. You see, we creeping up now. We're creeping up. You can live with 50%. If you win 50% of your trades with the risk to reward uh, drastically in your favor, you're going to be in this game a long time. Next day, all right, now I'm feeling good. I'm like, man, I got this Dow thing. Like, I got it now, right? So I'm just skipping ahead. 6 trades, 100% win rate. 6-0, I was just wheeling and dealing. Never took a loss, never down at any point. As soon as I got in, it's just straight gas. We're out of here, off to the races. Every trade is a banger. I'm just knocking them down, lining them up, knocking them down. Ended with a little bit short of 500. And the day after that, very similar situation. I'm feeling good about the Dow. I like what I'm seeing. I like what I'm doing. Took 5 trades, ended up with $523. Uh, never had a never had a negative moment. Lost 1 trade, but that was just for $50. But I was already in the green at that moment, so it never flipped me to red. So it was just an amazing display of trade, and I'm super 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 proud of myself. It's it's something that a lot of us struggle with. A lot of us kind of have moments where we feel like we can't do it, but man, if I can do it, anybody can do it. So we came out the gate with a banger, bang, hopped out the gate, but that's not sustainable in my opinion. What is sustainable is this right here. Just taking those singles, singles, singles. Oh, that's a double. Oh, that's another double. And now, next thing you know, you've built a really, really, really solid week for yourself. And that's not counting for that 1700 from the beginning. This is just stacking up those singles, stacking up those singles, stacking up those singles, stacking up those singles. So again, now the status is closed. This is a past combine. I should say past on there somewhere. I thought it did. If not, whatever. This is a past combine. I'm gonna get my XFA account. The I've already paid the fee. So now we just wait and see. I got my certificate. I'm waiting on those credentials. And now we're just ready for the day 1 of the XFA. And I'll update you guys then. Thank you for tuning in.